see.
Oh, okay, we're live.
Probably too.
Hi, live stream.
Uh,
Live stream. Hey, bootleg. I thought all that was live because
I
it was
should
recording.
I should tell my mom.
alas, it was not. But now
I don't see what are we
waiting for
using to
Steve.
stream today, Jason? Is this Streamlabs?
Yeah, this is Wirecast that I'm using today.
Wirecast. Okay, not Zoom.
Not direct to Zoom. No, we're hoping to show the map today so people can see the map.
Ooh,
Okay.
map.
Oh, fancy.
Exciting.
Yeah, it'll be great until that moment where I can't hear anyone until I unplug my audio interface. What was happening last time was that the amount of time I could run it before it failed again kept getting shorter and shorter until the point where I couldn't ever hear anything, and that's when I rebooted my computer and hated everything. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Good times. Good times, I say. Good times.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Oh man, this
There we go.
week
That's a
has
better
really
background.
conspired to destroy me, and I am alive. Take that week. You're just 7 days.
Tomorrow's
You
Friday.
ain't. You got nothing on me.
I don't know. Friday is always my worst work day, just in terms of the amount of crap that ends up
Oh.
with my coworkers and stuff. So it's
my
like,
work-
yeah,
my
thank God.
week is
Oh
always
no,
front-loaded,
no,
so.
Fridays are terrible.
Oh, see, Fridays are just the day where
Nobody
it's
looks
like,
forward to it.
all I do is podcast with Jason for like 45 minutes. And that's pretty much all I have
And
on
he's
my
ruined
schedule.
for the rest of the day.
Dan,
Wanna trade?
You work for 45 minutes. The life of a writer.
I don't get a lot done. Today, I crossed a second thing off my list that has been on my to-do list for over a year. And
Nice.
I also did not accomplish many work-related things.
Yep.
But I took that giant bin of electronic waste,
Oh,
all my old hard
did-
drives and all
did
my
they
old
open it back
computers.
up?
They did. The dump is open
Oh,
again.
man. I got to do
to the
that.
dump.
I got a giant bin of electronics recycling that I would take to the electronics
I
recycling
don't think
place.
it's. I wonder if it's visible behind me if I put down. Yeah.
Hey,
bin
that's a little
that
cleaner
bin-
than it was.
That bin right there, which is
Yeah.
now empty.
Which is in your Christmas tree nook. Yeah.
We used to be full of junk, and it's no longer full of junk.
Wow.
I'm very excited. I felt a little bad as I tipped the bin into the recycling box that they had there because I'm like, oh no, what if I need something that's in the box?
Dan,
That's
no.
the trap.
I dove
Made
in
up for
after
it.
it.
Horrible mistake.
Yeah. When are you gonna need like an old 2 gigabyte drive?
The answer is it's available on Amazon for $10.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you need
This
it.
is true. This is
That
true.
was my I think when I got rid of a lot of VHS things, it was like I'm gonna
Yep.
put $20 in this envelope, and if I ever need to stream one of these things or rent it, I will spend that. And I didn't spend any of that money because it turns out,
Yeah.
that I
I did it
didn't
with
need.
books too, where I had a bunch of books that were like, I'm never going to reread this book, and
It
if I
turns
do,
out
I'll
there's
just get
this
it on a
thing-
Kindle or the library.
Yep.
There's a library. You could just take books as long as you bring them back. What a concept!
I know.
The only thing that I regret getting rid of is all of the VHS tapes where my mom had taped Doctor Who off of PBS. Like I do wish I could have some of
Oh
those
man, did I
back.
get rid of my VHS copies of my janky VHS copies of Escaflowne?
Escaflowne.
I got rid of mine,
no.
Dan. I got rid of
Okay.
all my. The
I
only
think I
thing
got rid of
left-
most of them.
I think I have VHS copies of the Sam and Max cartoon, but which never made it into digital because it's lousy.
I have,
But I love Sam and Max.
VHS
much.
copies. I think I have 2 VHS box sets of Star Wars still because they're different editions. From
We even did the thing at some point. I was clearing out stuff in my parents' attic, and there was. Do you remember compact VHS? It was a camcorder format,
Oh, yeah.
and we had like a stack of camcorder VHS tapes that were like home movies, and it's like, let's be real here, and like into the dump. There was that we could pay somebody to digitize these and then never watch
Who
them.
cares
or
about our
we could just-
memories?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
did-
My family's not great about having photos or videos of anything.
I
Anyway, so-
transferred off of VHS all my old Max Headroom episodes, like right before they put out the DVD.
I thought he was going to say something about his beloved children, but no.
No.
Beloved
Uh,
child, Max Headroom.
The off of VHS, my children are older than that, younger than that. I don't know. They were not alive in the VHS era. But what I loved about it, and then they came out on DVD and it didn't matter. But what I loved about it is, although I tried to very carefully, pause and cut out the commercials, sometimes I
Don't.
failed.
The commercials are the best.
And it's like a gold mine. Like, those episodes are now on DVD, but all those commercials from
Yep.
1987 Oh
Steven-
man, they're amazing.
Steven watches old hockey games on YouTube all the time, and some of them have the commercials cut out, but most of them do not. And it is amazing watching these commercials from like back in the 70s and 80s from different parts of the United States and Canada. Like it's
the best
really
was
fascinating.
when
we're
used to
waiting
do
for
the-
Steve, right? So I can talk about dumb stuff for
Yeah.
the amusement of our listeners.
Yeah,
right?
and it'll be like
Okay.
Steve is here.
We
Hey,
it's like when we went to the MIT Anime Club when Tony and I
Yeah.
were young layabouts, and they had the
we were not affiliated with MIT.
we were not we
It
were
was
high
a
school
different
students.
era. There were not trespassing.
Very
laws.
weird.
Oh.
Anyway, sometimes they would not cut out the Japanese commercials because the
Nope.
stuff had been just imported,
Nice.
and the Japanese commercials are
There,
bananas.
yeah.
Dan, my favorite version of that was when they would superimpose. They would just use the Japanese commercial breaks to put in cultural information about the episode or
Oh, yes.
explanations of stuff.
Yes.
So I was like, we're being advertised to and educated at the same time.
Fun.
I kind of like
It was also super weird because sometimes they would do exactly what Jason did, which is they tried to snip it out, but they'd leave in like a 1 second
Yeah.
or 2 seconds.
and
all I
especially a lot of
remember-
ads would end with like, ah,
yeah,
or
super weird. like,
PlayStation.
there was one where it was like
You know?
it was the Japanese Ronald McDonald
Yes.
next to a film
I remember
projector,
that.
and all he does is just go and like look at the camera
Yes.
with the film projector, and everyone would go ah, and then it just move to something
The
else.
I think I've told this before, but the Iron Chef when they were on in the U.S. in the subtitle version on our local Japanese language channel that's in San Francisco, it would be subtitled in English and we would watch it. And I have some tapes of that somewhere that I really do want to actually get off of there at some point. And they all had commercials that were mostly Japanese language commercials for Japan Center in San Francisco, but I still remember some of those because there were only 4 or 5 of them that just ran endlessly, and they had very little English in them, and so the English that they had, you would remember, and it was great. Like Lauren and I will still make references to those.
So
those commercials.
Scott, let me ask you a question. I bought Candlekeep Mysteries as a book, which is
Foolish.
antithetical to everything we just talked about in terms of getting
Paper.
rid of stuff and not buying more things. So you buy it through Roll20, right?
Well, if I'm going to run it, I'll buy it through Roll20 because.
So how did you buy it? So you bought it through D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Do you get a PDF of it, or do you just have like? Because
No,
when you buy stuff
it's a
through
web
Roll20,
version.
it is not useful as a reference tool. It's great for running it, but it's like I wouldn't sit down and prepare an adventure by
You
reading
get,
stuff.
you
on
get
You
like
can.
a web linked version, right? Like it's
Okay.
like a.
Boy, I sound a lot like Dan.
I will be honest. I have in the past
I-
bought books of adventures. It's helpful for me to flip through the book when I'm like designing the adventure and planning the adventure, and don't tell anyone. Find out if I can get a PDF on the web later, so I have something searchable when I'm actually running it. But I do, buy all the adventures I run.
Very
Anyway.
clever.
Still waiting for Steve.
I just buy it multiple times.
Yep.
Maybe he is. We did talk about Kill and Kill Again yesterday. That may have taken a lot out of
It
him.
might have. He said he was running behind. He did warn us, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. You
True.
just warned us with the wrong amount of time.
And
Yes.
just saying, East Coast people, you're on time.
Well-
Such is life.
The challenge with the 6 p.m. Pacific is that if you are somewhere that isn't your house, which I think Steve is sometimes, then you can't do that. But now he's here.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Saying
I mean,
stuff
hooray!
on the internet.
Why
We're
do they
saying
let-
dumb stuff on the internet.
Hey,
Important
Frank. I mean,
question.
Steve.
Why did they
Wasn't-
let Steve out of the house?
That was an extra 15
Who
minutes I could pay
knows?
attention to the Oilers game instead of you yahoos.
Oh,
Well, there you
thanks,
go.
Erica, my dear friend.
Yahoos.
Yes,
Well,
Tony-
I
I haven't been called a
always-
Yahoo since yesterday.
All right, I gotta go get my D&D stuff. I'll be right back.
All right. This is
I,
perfect
you-
because
Oh,
it lets me
Erica.
it lets me crop all the video and stuff. So thank you, whoever that
Dropping all
was.
the
Steve Lutz.
video, catching up on stuff.
Mm.
Tony, you are
Sometimes
in a
stuff.
campaign on D&D Beyond that I have shared all of my source books with, so
Oh.
you should be able to look at Candlekeep Mysteries on D&D Beyond,
Let me try that.
as
Since
well
we're waiting for-
as many other things.
Their
I have
iPad
never
app-
looked at source books on D&D Beyond. I just used it to build characters.
Their
uh,
iPad app isn't bad.
Getting better.
Yeah.
slowly.
The search is a little.
I learned so much when I talk to you guys. It's not like at work where everyone learns from me.
Aha! The tables are turned now, Tony
Mhm.
Sindelar. Now you are the apprentice, and we are the masters.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
really it's
That's a
very
bit
comforting
much.
to like to not be troubleshooting people's Zoom calls all day, and it's nice to be the trouble instead of the shooter.
Instead of the shooter? I don't know.
Oh
Oh
dear.
dear.
As
I'm
the
slightly caffeinated, people. I'm breaking my no caffeine after 2 roll.
I'm not. I now have caffeine-free
Oh,
Coke
look
Zero.
at you.
Oh,
I'm
look
so
at that.
happy.
Wow, the beige monster.
I sent Stephen off for on a 20-some minute drive to the north side of town to go
Ooh,
to
the
the
Oh,
north
north
side of
Edmonton.
town.
Oh
Is
The
it
bad
cold
side
there?
of the are there tracks? It's probably the bad side of the tracks.
uh there are bad sides of in every part of the town. I'm sorry to say.
Dan, do we have? I guess we have tracks, but the tracks don't really make a difference.
All
to
They're
the
bad
bad side.
everywhere
sides.
though. They
Our
run
tracks
left and
mostly
left
go
right.
north
yeah, we got-
south.
We got multiple tracks, so
Yeah.
Ooh.
We mostly live in between tracks, I think is the answer.
Mhm.
I guess that's
well then
That sounds like a
so the
heroin
trains
metaphor.
passing right over your head all the time.
Between two tracks, as it
Yeah.
were. There are tracks both to the north of me and the south of me.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
and
Be
to
careful.
the
Probably the
you
west.
also-
And
I
the
don't
east,
think
yeah.
west. No, I think west. No, I think
Really?
you're good
No,
on the
what
west
about where
because they
the-
branch out. They branch
Yeah,
out.
that's true. That's true.
You keep going far enough west,
I
you'll
think
run
west-
across
We
the
don't
tracks.
in
Yeah,
Massachusetts
probably.
does not have a lot of north-south tracks. Our tracks all go out from Boston in the.
All right, people. I am
Track talk.
ready now to
Steve left.
do this whenever Steve gets back. Is what I was going to say, and did in fact say. So there you go. Now you know. I'm ready
Jason is ready.
Yep.
whenever
Everybody
Steve
else?
gets back.
Same.
Other than Steve.
I've been recording for 12
I've been
minutes.
15 minutes.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
good
12 here.
stuff.
I think
Yes.
we got to know each other. We established that Erica does not care for us.
I guess technically, I was recording the whole thing because as soon as the Zoom call starts, I'm recording.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
really,
well,
I got all of
Got
this
it all.
stuff.
You
Thank
got it all, Jason.
heavens.
I did not.
When does hockey season end? Is there still hockey? I don't
Never
know
ends.
sports anymore.
Yeah,
As
it does.
always,
is a
hockey.
long
Oh, it
It's always
season.
absolutely-
hockey season.
It
at
ends and
Erica's
it's very
house.
sad. It is very, very sad. When
Until the
hockey
next
season-
day when it starts again.
And there's always YouTube. So.
Well, there's always old hockey on.
Yes,
in
on
this house.
YouTube,
That's,
yes,
that's
that's
for
true.
sure.
Old hockey.
All right.
old hockey.
Are we? Should we do this?
Let's do this.
Oh, are we
Let's
supposed to record? Or
plug
something?
Please
chicken.
begin recording,
Let's-
Steve, so you can send me your
Let's
files
not
later.
say we did
Okay,
it.
good, good. There we go. Recording.
I would
This is my
stop
second
saying
night in a
send me
row
your
with-
files, but I can't now. I can
Yeah.
never say.
It's my second night in a row podcasting with Steve. It's weird. It's like he's in my house.
Oh. Is he pooping?
Maybe I am.
Yeah.
Smelly feet.
Don't call me Popsicle.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I'm Scott McNulty, your dungeon master. That can mean only one thing. You've made a horrible mistake, and we are playing Dark Sun. Woo!
You and me both, brother.
That's my enthusiasm. I'm ramping it up. I'm trying to go against type and be pleasant and enthusiastic.
Weird.
Speaking
Aw.
of,
Bless.
it's not
We've
gonna last
broken
long.
him. Finally.
And I am joined by our usual band of merry adventurers in Athos, and I will introduce them in the order they appear on my computer screen. Aline Sims is first on the roster.
That's because I was first on the call and
Oh.
first in your hearts. I play Shara, the Air Genasi rogue, and our pronouns are both she, her.
Excellent. I am next. I've already introduced myself. So Jason Snow.
Welcome, Scott. Hi.
Like a well-oiled cake.
I am playing. I'm playing Carlos, the legendary gladiator, and
Perhaps you've heard of him.
and funster, and he is having a great time here in this adventure in the water. Yeah, Carlos having a good time.
Lots,
Our,
lots, a lot of
our
stuff.
wettest adventure yet.
It is true. Speaking of wet, Dan Morin is
Wow.
here.
It's not just my blanket.
Ew.
Wet blanket, people. Wet blanket.
Thanks a
It's
lot,
like
Dan.
I got it.
Dan.
Still you.
Jeez. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
stop.
wrong with any of you.
Peeing on that, Dan.
Can I
am-
unget it, please?
No, you
Oh.
get double. I am playing Amlal, the Goliath barbarian, who is right now involved in doing the wave, and our pronouns are both he, him.
See, and your character is quite wet in at the moment because you are inside of a large water.
Did not
elemental.
listen about that whole bit about the first two rows.
No,
It's true. Tony Sindelar is also here, but not dungeon mastering. How does that make you feel, Tony?
Okay. You know, I'm rolling with it. You know me. I'm great with change. Yeah, I'm Tony Sindelar. He, him, is. I am playing Regdar, the regular guy, secret wizard. Yeah, everything's okay by Dark Sun standards.
Well, there's lots of water, so that's a big bonus.
This is too much. We want a little bit of water. This is too much.
Like at our discretion.
Yeah.
So picky. Erica Ensign is also here.
Yes, I am. I am playing Zotasha, who is a tiefling mystic, and our pronouns are she, her.
And finally, Steve Lutz.
Hello, I am here and I am continuing to play Kachka, a three-creen bard of some renown. Perhaps you've heard of me?
I have heard of all of you.
Oh,
because
okay.
I've met you several times.
So you don't
now.
count.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Talking to the listeners.
Try to be pleasant once again. Answer questions.
Stop it. It's
So close.
it's wrong
Right.
and wrong.
Forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. And so when last we met, people who are listening to this podcast will know we were deep in underground of Athos in a very watery chamber in the Plunging Torrents, which is an elemental. Well, we're in the elemental node of the Plunging Torrents, which is where the water cult has been hanging out. The cult of the Crushing Wave, for those who like to be exact. You came upon Gar Shatterkeel, who is the elemental prophet of the cult, just as he had summoned his power source and his patron, Olhydra, who is a good buddy. Yes, came into this world. She does not belong in this world. She wants to remake this world. You all got visions of watery death, and then fight. And then we stopped, and now we're still fighting. Umlal is inside Olhydra, along with Gar Shatterkeel. There were four actually water spouts that were around this central island that holds a portal to the water plane. Inside of those spouts are suspended halflings at the moment. One of those halflings has been removed from a water spout, and there are still three remaining. There are some people on the island. There are some people floating around in the water. And we are going to start right where we left off, which I believe was Carlos giving Umlal inspiration. And I think Umlal's turn is over, but I could be wrong.
I think I was grabbing the thing from Gar.
Oh, you were trying to grab the thing from
That was
Gar.
the plan. I think that's
Yes.
why Carlos gave me.
Well, then that's where we will pick it up. Give me...
I hope he'll pick it up.
Well, we'll find out.
Pick it up.
Roll some dice.
Yeah.
Let's say, I don't know. It seems like an opposed strength check to me. So why don't we do that?
It does, doesn't it? And I believe currently, since I am still raging, I have advantage on strength checks.
Woo!
Hey.
Omlo, come on, Omlo.
Woo!
Go,
Good answer.
go,
Good
go.
answer.
You should roll some dice.
Nine.
Do you need to use that inspiration now?
I think now would be a good time to
Listeners, Omlo rolled a 9, which is to say 4 plus his 5 strength modifier.
Yes,
or
but I rolled
9.
not great. I rolled 2 9s.
Not your best number.
I rolled
Yeah,
two
two
nines.
nines.
That is impressive. You did roll 2 9s.
Yeah.
So.
Doubles, right? I get out of jail. That's how this
Yahtzee.
works.
That's right.
No, you get the money in the middle, I think.
So when I roll with inspiration, do I roll another single d20 or do I still have advantage basically because it's another?
I think it's a
stealth?
single
I think it's a
reroll.
single
I think you have to
It is
reroll
one
a d20.
That doesn't sound
D20.
right? I think I
Well,
should roll 4 more. All right. Well,
Doesn't sound
everybody,
right.
hope for me.
Good luck
I'm
with
just-
that.
look.
Oh,
That's
where-
better than 9.
I'm
That's
rooting
better
for
than
you.
9.
11.
Oh,
Great.
So Dan Morin has rolled 3 dice. He has rolled a 4, and wait for it, a 6. Dan Morin,
6.
ostensibly good at Dungeons and Dragons,
No one
despite
has
all of the
ever
number.
said that.
Dan,
Literally,
math.
no one has said I'm good
you're
at Dungeons and
improving.
Dragons ever.
You're improving. It's great.
Dan
Upward
Morin
trend.
Right.
has technically devoted most of his waking life to Dungeons and Dragons, and yet he is
It's
still
a fact.
statistically below
Canon.
average.
Canon.
Canon.
Yeah.
Dan
And
sleeps a lot.
True.
I
I wish.
then waking.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, Dan, I
Okay.
think that that's a market improvement. So keep up the good work. But Umlal reaches through, and it's there's a lot going on. Umlal is floating in this
Yeah.
large water elemental, and is kind of being buffeted by jets of water and currents. And so Umlal does grasp Drown, which is the name of the trident that Gar Shatterkeel is holding.
Hello, Drum.
But Gar Shatterkeel easily,
Yoink.
yoinks it
Yeah.
back.
I mean, it's like
And,
it's hard. It's like wrestling for a hot dog at hot tub.
Hey now.
He's also trying to learn how to surf for the first time, which is tricky because no one in Athens has ever surfed before.
it's true.
Sand surf.
Sand
It's a
surfing.
different beast. Totally
It's a
different.
Totally
fairly
different.
radical action to be
Yeah,
taken.
a beast left over from a war between wizards. Oh,
Is there anything else Umla would like to do?
Bellow, but I think that's a free action.
Well,
it's
you don't
bubbles
hear
Very
anything.
gurgly.
underwater.
You're
Yeah.
holding your breath.
Well,
so
fine.
I assume you're holding your breath. You can tell me if you're not, and then we can do
I've
some other
learned to breathe.
rolls.
I've learned to breathe water now.
Oh, great. Oh, actually, you have that.
I
that-
do have a
Bottled
potion, a
breath.
bottled breath, but
Yep, there you go.
I haven't used it yet. So
Okay. Well,
we'll see
let
if
me
it
know.
comes to that.
But now, Kachka, let me know what you're doing. So you've waded into the water. We'll remember that the floor of this chamber is convex, so you are not submerged, and you were, I think, making your way towards a water spout, but I could be wrong. You tell
I
me.
was, and then Carlos shot over there and cut off my access by going for, and I think failing to get the halfling that's
I
over
haven't
there. Is
got.
that
I
correct?
just got there. I didn't
You
have.
just got there,
An
okay.
action to knock him out yet.
All right. Probably not much point in me going over there when there's so many other fun and exciting things I could do. Remind me, who is hurting other than Omlal, who's way over on the other side of the room?
Everybody hurts.
Sometimes.
Is that 17 out of 51 hit points.
Yeah, that would be Regdar then. Okay.
But also, hopefully, I won't get attacked again anytime soon. So whatever.
whatever.
Regdar's same
And
death.
the water spout to the northeast has had the halfling removed from it, or is it the one to the south?
I removed the water spout that has.
Yeah,
the
there was one
halfling,
directly to the north.
yeah, the
and
north.
That one's
Okay,
been taken
gotcha.
care
Because when the halfling came out, I will remind you, the water spout dissipated.
Right. And
So
so,
there's the other three remain.
Your
I got
extremely
one of them
detailed
on my turn.
water spout drawing was removed to indicate that. Got it.
You know, I'm practicing.
No, it's good. It's a good start.
I stopped drawing the maps.
All right. Kachka is going to, once I get my little selectable pointer working again. Hello. There we go. All right. So she's going to move in about 10 feet to the east and get up on the island, which I believe should be about 30 feet from Regdar or less than.
Ooh.
Yeah, about 30 feet. All right. And
Never more
since
than
my
30 feet.
aura of vitality is still active, I will use my bonus action to give Regdar 10 hit points.
Love it.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
I am at 27.
Very nice. So that's 10 feet, and she still has 25 feet of movement. So she's going to head south towards this southern water spout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So she's on her way. Is she above her head yet? Did we determine whether the boon had ceased to be useful?
I don't know if you've determined that yet, but you will determine it now because it continues to work. No, I do recall you did. Yes.
I think I just remember how that worked out. Okay, cool. So she is still skittering along the surface of the water like a water bug,
as you do.
as you do when you're a bug
Which
and
she
you're in water.
is, honestly. Yes.
It's true. All right. It is Gar Shatterkeel's turn unless Kachka has anything else to do.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Before I do that,
Glad I asked.
because I haven't even used an action yet. Is this creature large enough, and can I identify where Omlal is accurately enough that I could do an area effect spell on the backside and not hit Omlal? Or
I will. It is possible. It is difficult to see where Umlal is, so there's a chance that you will. And so, I've left Umlal in a square, but he's kind of moving around because this water elemental is always in motion. So there's a percentage chance that you would hit Umlal as well.
percentage chance? I wonder how
Almost
quickly
flowing.
Omlal sinks if he falls to the
Define-
surface of the water.
Wait, okay. A percentage chance, like a 90% chance or 10% chance. It's very different.
Definitely a very slim chance
who
you'll
can
survive.
tell?
It could be 100.
Yeah,
We
we
don't know.
Oh,
We
that's
agree that
true.
it's a number.
It'd be
Dan.
0. Probably.
Dan, why do
isn't.
you ask so many questions?
It's very hard to roll
curious.
0 on 2d10.
But not impossible.
Not impossible.
All right.
Might
think
be
it is
impossible.
actually
But
So-
Mhm.
Before
Once
heading
again,
south,
I like the optimism, though. Yes.
Kachka's gonna she's gonna play another power chord and say, okay, well, I see how this works at 3rd level. I'm gonna try what Regdar did and do it at 4th level. So she drops another fireball behind
Yeah.
behind whatever, Olhydra,
Steamy.
which means she needs to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
She succeeds.
Well, why did she do that?
Still takes half damage. So
She does take half damage. So
I mean, I don't know anything about magic. That would be illegal.
12
Can I?
plus another 12, 24 plus what do we got? 34. And then wait a minute, I think another D8 for. Yep.
While I'm asking this, I'm just going to say, would it also hit the halfling in the water spout?
Oh, yes, it probably would, depending on where you place it.
Depends
I'm
on where you
going
put
to
it.
drop it over here, so it's not going to come near
Okay.
that water spout.
Then no, it wouldn't.
What did I just? I think I got 39. So she will take
39.
half of third D9.
I have to now do division, which is one of my favorite
19
operations.
damage.
Mm-hmm. I did it.
Good job.
I did it, everybody.
Yay!
Oh,
Good
thank
job,
you.
Scott.
I
And
used
that is how the
calculator.
campaign ends.
That's
All
right. You,
Scott does
I
division.
win. I win.
It was a
So that
long
could have been
play.
better, but
Got
I'll
to
take it.
Yeah, it was a long division play.
Oh.
Well, good night, everybody.
All right. Now, is there anything else Kashka would like to do?
After firing that off, she plunges south into the water as
All
I
right,
previously
and
had
so-
done.
It gets kind of steamy in here because some water evaporates very quickly. And I did roll. So while you did not get damage, you also noticed that Gar Shatterkeel, who could have been damaged as well, was not. And now it's his turn. So he would like you, Umlal, to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
He's doing
Wisdom.
some
Oh,
kind of
no.
Traditionally, one
trivia
of
check in there.
Umlal's strong suits.
You could roll really well this time, Dan. Nope.
Why do you continue to use roll 20's
Yeah.
dice rolling?
Oh man.
It's not like actual dice ever do any better for me.
Umlal is paralyzed.
Oh no.
No,
No,
paralyzed
that's
is one
not
of the real
great.
bad ones. That's not one of the fun ones.
Hmm.
Oh. And I will remind
Interesting.
everyone what paralyzed is.
Yeah, you are not going
paralyzed-
to be able to wrestle for a weapon inside an all Hydra when you're paralyzed.
Umlal
Or
is
breathe.
incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical attack if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
What if he just
Good
being,
news is
being does containing him count as within 5 feet?
I believe if you are enrobed by your attacker, that is
All right,
uh,
just
closer
check.
very
than 5
pleasant
feet.
way of describing something that is not at all pleasant.
See?
The good news is, as long as
I'm
it can
pleasant.
manage me, I am still raging. But if it stops hurting me, then I will stop raging and things will get really bad.
Oh dear. Well,
we can
we'll find
work
out.
something out. Make sure somebody hurts you on your turn.
Emotionally, will do.
We can. work.
Dan, who hurt you? Yeah.
Mostly all Hydra, but also
Gar Shatterkeel is doing
yeah,
that.
that guy too.
And let's see. That's not all he can do. So let's see what else should Mr. Shatterkeel do. He's pretty proud of that.
Of the Athasian Shadow Kills?
Yes, you've heard of me.
Mhm.
All right. He does something.
Okay.
Cool story, bro.
Shara and Regdar, give me perception checks, please.
All right. Never one of
Got to
Regdar's
remember how to
strengths.
do anything.
Oh, and yet somehow I rolled a 19.
Tony, I need you to roll for me.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
25.
Or Aline. Aline, you can also roll for me.
Yeah, Elaine's even better, way better than me.
Well,
What's happening?
moving all kinds of things. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, great. Things. This
Things
is the
are happening.
digital equivalent of when the dungeon master opens the drawer full of miniatures and starts picking through them.
No, so you both noticed.
Don't
that
mind
Gar-
me. I need to get out my book of extra bad guys. What do you guys know about chromatic dragons?
You notice that Gar Shatterkeel is swimming away,
What?
Oh,
but he's underwater. He's completely
wow. He's
submerged.
he looks
Oh,
like he's
was-
fast too, huh?
He is
It's
fast.
like a torpedo.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
guy.
Now it's your turn, Zatasha.
Did you guys happen to notice if he was carrying his weapon with him, or is it?
He, in fact, is carrying a trident.
All right. Well, I didn't see that, so I'm going to continue to do what I was originally planning. I see Kachka heading for the halfling toward the south, so I am going to try to take care of the one that is over uncomfortably close to Alhydra, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so it's 50 feet away. I am going to, as a bonus action, use my wind form, which gains me a flying speed of 60 feet.
Ooh.
And I am going to fly over to here and pull that halfling out of the water spout.
Right. Give me an athletics check or
Sure.
something else that you think would be. You can
I mean, that
explain to me
seems
why.
to make the most sense.
I thought.
It's not great. Let's see. That's a 7.
That is not great. Accurate.
Do
So
I
you're-
drop it?
No, you're flying up, and you approach this water spout, and you grab for the halfling, and you feel a surprising amount of resistance, and so it's still in there. The halfling itself is not resisting; it is unconscious and kind of just floating in this spout. But
All right. Then I want to try to just use my last 10 feet of movement to just like basically fly right at it and try to knock it out and knock him or her out into the water. As opposed, like I was going to be nice and try to carry them back to the island, but
this water spout is not cooperating. All right. Okay, I will roll something. So you fly towards it. You probably will take a little. How fast? You're gonna go top speed into this water spout.
yep. Mhm.
Okay.
You don't have that. Yeah.
Zotasha is about getting things done.
Yeah, she
I
is.
appreciate that.
She's a GTD enthusiast then.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right. So
right here, aspiration, succeed at the task. That's my ideal,
Oh.
people.
Nice.
well, Zatasha will be very happy. She slams into the water spout, tackles basically this unconscious halfling, and you are both pulled through the water spout. Zatasha does take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as she slams into water is surprisingly dense, and halflings also surprisingly dense. And then you
About
I
as
don't-
dense as water,
not,
I
as,
think.
not as surprising.
I had like 98% water.
Yeah. So
or but you're out of the water spout, and in the next round it will dissipate. And the halfling, you were in the water, but you feel like this halfling is a little more malleable than you would think a halfling should be.
Gross.
You may have broken.
What-
some
what?
things.
oh,
Oops.
okay.
It's a floppy halfling.
Well,
They appear
whatever.
to
I'm
be
sure they're probably
alive.
just gonna fall in the water and drown at this point. So
Anyway, who cares? Stupid halflings. But well
Um,
done.
now that I'm over here, I'm just wondering, can I see that Gar Shatterkeel? Like I'm still flying up. I'm up however high the halfling was.
Oh,
and-
well, a lot was going on, but you can roll perception check.
Mhm. Oh wait, and I should point out, like, so my fly speed is a concentration thing, and when you take damage, what is the roll the concentration roll that I have to make?
Oh, it's
Is it
what is it? Half the DC is half the damage plus 10, right? 14?
No, it's half
that
the
right?
damage or 10, whichever is
Ah,
higher.
well, there you go. Then
Okay,
10.
and is it a saving throw or a
Constitution save, yeah.
Constitution save? Okay. Well, I rolled a 20 on the die, so I am
Oh, well,
I'm
you are
really
concentrating.
really
You're
excited
okay.
about flying. So that's
You
that's
are
fine there.
focused. Satasha is
Mhm.
focused on the task at hand.
And I can or cannot see Mr. Shatterkeel.
Well, that will be determined by the perception roll that you make.
Perception. Okay. 12.
You cannot see anything.
Okay.
I
Then
don't-
I
well,
just didn't notice because I'm not looking specifically for
Correct. Yes.
him.
I was going to say you don't see anything out of the ordinary, but there are a whole bunch of things that are out of the ordinary down here. So you see
Mhm.
many out of the ordinary things, but you do not see Garshak.
All right. So let's see. My bonus action was to fly. My move action was to literally fly, and then my action was, I guess, just knocking the guy out. So that is it for me. I will just continue to abide here, hanging over the water,
Flying over the water.
flying over the water. Yes.
Shara, you just found out Zatasha can fly. I don't think we knew that.
Oh, well,
Nobody's
that
ever
is
seen me do it before.
amazing. I'm not entirely certain what to do. My crossbow isn't going to do a lot of good or any good. Do I have a sense if I wanted to go pull Omlal out or attempt it? Do I have a sense of what that would entail? Like,
you would, well, first you would realize it would entail you getting right
Swimming.
up into swimming. Yes, that's the very first thing. Second thing
step
is
one.
getting right up into Olhydra's grill, as the kids say. Do the kids say that anymore?
I don't
know.
think. Yeah.
Krill.
I see
Who
what you
talks
did
to kids?
and I talk at kids a lot, and kind of grabbing him with probably that would be a grapple, basically. So doing a grapple,
Okay.
probably at disadvantage though, because a lot of stuff is happening.
So a grapple would be like a strength check.
Yes.
Strength is not my strong point. Heck. All right, we're gonna be bold. We're gonna try this. All right, so I'm gonna swim over. I have the mark on my head, so I can.
You
swim
swim
all that way?
handily.
And a strength check.
Now, this is an intriguing set of circumstances because Umlal is paralyzed, and so that would give you advantage for doing
Doesn't
this.
he automatically fail strength?
Actually, he does. That's true. But you are reaching through a large combative elemental. So I will say that you will still have, need to make the check, and you will still have disadvantage. Just because
Disadvantage?
it's
Okay.
very difficult.
All right. So my first roll was 11, so I'm thinking this isn't going to work. Oh, the second roll. Second roll is a 1.
Oh, well.
That's
so,
worse.
Yeah.
I appreciate your effort.
Yeah, that
You have inspiration?
don't.
I don't have any to give you, or I would.
That's okay.
So what happened is you got there, and Umlal was close to where you were. You tried to grab him, and then he kind of like floated away in the internal currents of Olhydra.
Goodbye, Omlal. Cool. And that counted as
I can't wave though, so I actually just
Yeah, that's an action. So a move and
that
an
was my
action.
action.
Maybe you got paralyzed in that position. That would be convenient. Yeah, it's perfect.
So I can't disengage. Cool. Well,
Cool.
All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
yeah, no, I guess
You could move away. You have a lot of movement still.
but
You would get an attack of opportunity.
Are you a rogue?
I am.
Then you can disengage as a
bonus
As a
bonus
bonus
action.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. Erica, you are always amazing.
Thank
Okay, so how far did I go to begin with? All right, so I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action and swim back a couple feet.
Ski daddle.
Yep,
This does not make Olhydra happy.
I'm not here to
Does
make
make
her happy.
Olhydra happy. I'd like to know. What are you into, Olhydra?
Mhm.
Yeah, likes, dislikes,
Well, I
Like-
enjoy
likes
long
water,
splashes
on
churn-
the beach.
churn- churning. You know,
Long
drowning
walks on the
people,
beach.
Long walks
Uh,
along the beach, but in
Mm.
water. On the water
being
side.
Right.
worshipped. Normal
I
stuff.
mean, who doesn't like that?
yeah,
Yeah,
hot
I
cocoa.
like all those things.
Humanoid
Mhm.
sacrifices.
We're not so different, you and I.
Sides of the same gold piece.
That's right. You were all Olhydra all along.
Mm.
We are 98%
We're
water.
mostly water. You're
Mhm.
entirely water, except for that
Yeah.
Umlal part.
That's right. She is
Ugly sacks of-
90% water.
Ugly
Omlal
sacks
is
of-
also
Whatever-
mostly
whatever
water,
consciousness is made of.
Omlal's like the 2% of us that isn't water, so it's perfect.
Yeah, but Amlal himself is mostly water, so ooh,
Oh.
it's like fractal.
Wow.
I think
Yikes.
Amlal technically. I think you were maple syrup. I think we ascertained one time when we cut you in half. So, which is
Delicious.
also basically
You
water.
got better.
This is the spoiler point where
Yeah.
you find out that Amlal has been a mimic for the last 4 years.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We never
You can be a
asked.
shifter.
We never asked.
There's a
We
lot
didn't.
of things.
We didn't.
Mimics are full of
No,
maple
a
syrup.
mimic killed Amlal and then just took his place.
Just
And
going for
nobody noticed.
the long con.
Literally, no one noticed or cared.
You mean like
Regdar.
con?
All right, Regdar is in a real prisoner's dilemma here. Do I attack the All Hydra, or do I throw a fireball at Gar Shatterkeel, who's running away?
Why don't you hit both?
Because they're pretty far apart.
It's a 30-foot radius fireball?
Do you see where Gar Shatterkeel went?
Yeah, he's right here.
No, he's over there.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said.
Is that
Yeah,
30
that's
feet?
way more than 30 feet.
Yeah, but you
I
can
don't know, I
drop
count
it in
30 feet.
between them. It's a 30-foot radius.
Mm.
Really?
What?
It's that
Grab
big
a
a radius?
How
Think so.
radius is happening.
No, radius is
Yeah.
half.
It's a fireball, man.
You fail
diameter.
math, but it's close. It might
No,
actually
you don't
be.
seem to understand what I'm saying. You drop it in between them. It's only 20 feet to him. It's only 15 feet to him.
Yeah. So if it's
Huh.
a 30-foot radius, it's 60 feet diameter.
It's actually a 20-foot radius.
Is
It's
it?
a 20-foot radius.
I
Oh, well,
think you
then
can
you're
still
going to
do
get
it.
them easily. Yeah.
Look, 15 feet,
All right.
15 feet.
All right. Well,
Hit them
that's
both.
that's what's happening.
Kill them both.
Fireball.
well-
I can't cast it at hot. Oh, Scott has other feelings.
I
I drop
have
it
many feelings.
somewhere over here so that it hopefully hits. I lob it in the back court so that I precision shot, hopefully scorch Gar Shatterkeel and All Hydra, and hopefully don't hit Zotasha and Amal too much.
Okay, well, tell me exactly where you're putting it. If that.
All right, this
clicked
is the part where
exactly
we all draw shapes on the thing.
Shape drawing time.
Do. It's a circle.
Okay, that's a circle, which is like a sphere in 2 dimensions.
Whoa.
You should
Also
be
like
able to
time.
move it around until it's,
It should be bigger than that.
yeah.
Okay, people, I'm working on it.
Okay.
No pressure, Tony.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
Make it? Oh, boy.
I think if you
I'm just going to turn off my headphones for a couple of minutes while you guys work this out.
Just close your eyes, Steve. How do I make a thing bigger? Somebody made it bigger.
Steve.
All right,
I heard you laugh.
look at that purple circle. That's better than my circle.
Just
Just
keep drawing
deleting ones.
circles. One of them will be right.
Somebody else is drawing circles now. I don't know who.
there are a lot of
It's-
circles.
It's me. I think
the
this is the
purple
right
guy.
size.
All right, can you put that so
Nope,
that
that's
it
still too big.
encompasses?
No, it's too big.
Is it too big?
It's if it's a 20
20-foot radius.
or 20-foot radius. I mean, 5, 10, 15,
Here's
20.
the center.
5, 10, 15.
Center-ish.
This
Yeah, I
is-
think you
that's
got
30.
25 there.
Ooh, that's 50.
Yeah, it's a little too big.
Oh, that's a square.
One click too large.
Remove this.
Hello,
Hey,
future
from my
me.
Erica, enjoy editing out circle and square
People
talk.
love this, I hear.
Sorry.
Dear future me, I hope you're vaccinated by now.
Oh.
I hope so. At the point where this would be happening.
In 20
You never
from
know
what?
when I'll edit
Vaccinated from
something.
what?
What
COVID
year is it?
21?
No. No.
Oh no.
What do you know,
All right.
future Erica? Tell us.
Probably a lot of things that we don't know now.
Like how to draw a 40-foot circle.
I bet I won't have want to learn that.
Should I try to draw this?
I haven't
Is
even
that
tried,
right?
'cause
I think that's right.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All
There
right.
you go.
And now do we find out that can't actually encompass them both? Is that
I don't know.
No, I
is
think
that
if you
what
move
it's
it,
Oops.
Do people understand which one is Gar Shatterkeel? It's this
Because
guy
you
over
don't
here.
have to encompass it. You just need
You
to
just got to edge it.
go through it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
it looks
like a-
like it doesn't
dear.
it doesn't touch them both.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, if you
But that's
scroll
8
down a little
squares.
more-
That's
Be there.
that's
Keep moving.
You can move it.
Yeah. Keep moving.
Oh, that's
down.
a 40.
There you go. You got them
Yeah,
both.
right there.
Yeah.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Also,
Hold
I
on.
just deleted myself.
Okay.
Thank God. I've been trying to do it for years, Steve.
Steve, go delete
All right.
yourself.
Oh no.
I was trying to
I,
delete the squares
so-
that I was drawing. I was trying to
I
be
chose that
helpful.
moment I reloaded Roll20, which was important because it clearly had not refreshed, and I was like, I am not seeing what you people are seeing.
Oh, there
This
I
is
am.
driving me mad. Where it's like it's overlapping. I'm like, it is not overlapping. It is now overlapping now that I've refreshed the browser window. All right, Scott. There's your circle. How you like them circles?
I think that circle is majestic.
That's not where I was.
All right.
I was over here.
Well, I was
Steven
I-
Lutz.
Take some effort to make it
All
so
right.
you can control it. So that's
I am casting
I got it.
Fireball at level 3. Can't cast it at level 4 anymore. The people in that Fireball need to make a dex save against my spell save, which is 15 for Regdar.
That's not for Ragnar.
I'm rolling a fistful of d6s,
I see that 29.
29,
Not
or
29. You rolled 29.
if they save, half of that.
Oh yeah, you didn't even ask me what my save DC was. You must have rolled well on my fireball.
He just doesn't care about your feelings, Steve.
What do you mean you didn't have to
Wait,
roll?
what?
You're fighting a very powerful thing that can do things.
Some very
Oh.
powerful thing
Ooh,
can ignore
two
a certain
things.
number of saving throws because they're jerks.
It's
Well,
a very powerful thing.
It's a good thing we got multiple
things.
fireballers now, then, isn't it?
So, Umlal, you take 29 points of damage.
Huh. Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm still raging because my turn has not come around again. Which
What
means
about All Hydra and Gar
half of that.
Shatterkill?
They seem to take some damage as well.
All right. Well,
14
I thank All Hydra for its patience while we were doing all that circle stuff.
All right.
I'm going to
case-
scoot around on the island a little bit just to make sure that we are not as closely clustered as we might potentially be in case Shara needs to come back to the island. Done.
Just in case anybody's curious, I am at 9 hit points and paralyzed.
Huh.
I was
Okay.
curious.
Do you think you'll get unparalyzed if you drop to 0 hit points?
Great question.
Hmm.
Paralyzed
What do
in a
you-
different way, I guess.
Yeah, does his body float down like a log, or does it more like a limp dead body?
I mean,
Heather.
I feel like it would still continue to just undulate throughout Hydra, right? Unless
Yeah.
Hydra specifically lets him go.
That is
It's going to be
true.
like when a fish dies, like first it kind of floats up and then
Oh
floats
man, do
down.
we have to
Yeah.
flush Umwal down somewhere? Man,
that's a-
I guys, I
have
think
to.
we
I guess
already
I guess
look at where we-
technically he's already been flushed down.
He's
I
doing it
withdraw
yeah,
my question.
how many waterfalls have we been down to this adventure? I think this is the bottom. This is,
I mean, and he's
sewer.
circling the drain essentially inside
Yeah.
Hydra right now. So
whatever. We'll get a new one for like 25 cents and just tell the kids that it's the same one. Yep.
All right,
When I say kids, I
so-
mean listeners.
I apologize for what is about to happen, Umlal.
Oh, boy.
The
Really?
Hydra,
This
And
is a new
Scott-
Scott.
When Scott
Shoots.
apologizes, you are boned.
Hydra shoots Umlal's body out at a high velocity, and it hits the wall of the cavern. You're still
All right.
paralyzed.
Could have been worse. He could have fired him at one of us.
Oh, that's a long
Oh.
ways.
It's true.
George,
Yeah,
George
I
of the
mean-
jungle.
I'm pretty sure I see that though. Like at least
Watch out
you
for
know.
that
So
wall
Tasha's
of a
gonna
cavern.
notice this happening.
Can Scott point of
Yes.
clarification? Can I am paralyzed? Can I still make sounds?
You just can't move your
No.
jaw.
I mean, the
I
sound
think-
of
I think you
bones
can
crunching against the
actually-
cave wall. That's
You can
that's a
speak-
sound.
You can
You're-
speak
you're-
haltingly, I believe, is what the description says.
Oh no! Ah!
And,
Wall.
and you take so as your limp body slams against the wall at a high velocity, but you only take 9 points of damage, which I recall is exactly how many hit points you have.
However, rage.
rage.
So I take 4 points of damage.
oh, there
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness.
I'm great, guys. I'm at 5 hit points.
And then you slowly.
I like it.
slide
You're
down.
you're very mad about being hit into the wall.
Like I just hit a window, just like
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Hydra will then take her action. So many choices. She moves very quickly over to
Whoa.
Kachka,
That ain't
Oh,
cool.
no.
Yikes.
and she's going to. What is she going to do?
Things.
What is she going to do? Yes, she's going to do 2 things that probably not going to be great for you, Kachka, but she's going to shoot.
Maybe
these-
I'll like it.
You might kind of dual jets of water shoot out from her body and
Massage. I love it.
yes, and attempt to hit you. Who knows? if she shall hit you. Oh, well, that's not great for you.
Can I use a reaction if I've already used a bonus action on my turn? I forget.
I don't remember.
I think a reaction is different from a bonus action. I think those are
it is.
two separate.
Let me consult the rules.
Consult the rules.
Welcome to Rules Consultation with Scott McNulty. This section of the podcast may be edited out.
I think it should remain.
It's an instant response. It doesn't say it's a bonus action. When you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
So
Content not affecting the outcome of the game may be removed.
Reaction. So does a 16 hit you?
Well, it might not after I utilize my cutting words to decrease the attack roll.
Take that, all Hydra.
You call that a water spout?
Yeah. Actually, it definitely will because I got to roll a 1d. Well, no, it's 16, right?
16.
If I get a 1 on this 1d8, then there's trouble. I got a 4 on that 1d8, so.
Excellent. So one water jet, misses you. The other, I am sad to report, I rolled a natural 20. So
Oh dear.
you will be taking some damage.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, I suppose I am trying to be pleasant, but I don't know if I can be that pleasant.
Wow.
I don't think it can be this pleasant.
Guys, Scott has been pleasant for like 53 minutes. Let's give him a break.
Yeah.
The challenge is that the first 17 of those minutes we weren't playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Nobody needs to know that. Okay. You take 46 points of damage.
Oh, mama.
4d6?
12d6. 46 points.
Could have been worse.
I don't like that
Wow.
joke when you have to use it the other way around.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good. You're right.
And give me a strength saving throw.
I don't
But I'm
even
still
have that many
saving
hit points
throw,
when I'm at
please.
full.
Wait, is that right? 72. Yeah, so I'm down to 26. That sucks. A strength check, you say. Strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw. Yes, please.
Okay. That's a 10.
You are you have a swim speed now, so you're prone.
Okay, I'm just floating then.
You're just floating, yes.
Okay.
You can crawl or doggy paddle, I guess. You have disadvantage on tech rolls. And
okay, so I need to see if I've lost my concentration. Need to make a Constitution saving
Did
throw.
not break your concentration.
Half of
You
the hit
did just
points.
now.
so 20,
Constitution
23
saving throw,
is the
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, which is 23. Yeah, I'm probably not going to make that.
You never know. I believe
You
in
get
you.
a 20.
Roll a 20.
I do have a +4. It's possible.
You can roll at 19.
Oh, wait a minute. I
I'm on your side.
thought I remembered that I have advantage on Constitution saving throws
Scott is so sarcastic.
from my amulet of health.
I was trying to be sincere.
You do try. Try. Yeah.
Just try one new thing at a time, I think.
Yeah.
This is new Scott. New Scott is pleasant
Okay,
and
no,
sincere.
Do not have advantage on that. So
Did something horrible happen to your children? What's going on?
No, it just
I
makes
hope
your
not.
Constitution
Sheesh.
19.
well, 19, alas, is as good as I can
Oh.
do on that.
You didn't roll a 19. You added to get a 19.
I did.
That was close.
So I am losing my aura,
Oh no.
which is not great.
Hate when that
That's
happens.
You've lost that healing feeling.
I have.
Oh
Oh, it's
no.
gone. Gone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you.
Let
Teamwork.
me- all right. So, and all of the water that is in here turns murky, and it is incredibly difficult to see through.
Is that
Gross.
because of Kachka's blood?
Yeah.
No, it seems to have radiated out from all Hydra.
Oh, did
Is it almost blood?
Well,
yeah? Nature check. What is this flatulence? What's going on?
double yuck then.
It just appears as though she's decided that she wants the water to be more difficult to look through.
All right.
Okay.
She can do that. All right, that was Alhadra. Wait, let's see. Can she do anything else? Probably not. She did a lot of stuff. Moving and all sorts of other things. All right, we will see what Carlos is up to.
When last we saw Carlos, he was about to pull a halfling out of a water spout. So that's what he's going to do.
That old trick.
What would you like me to do? Strength?
Yeah, or athletics, actually, which is strength-based.
Oh, well, then I'm going to roll athletics instead. Because
Amal, do you still have hit points, or did you drop to 0 after getting thrown to the floor?
No, I am at 5.
My
Okay.
athletics is
That's good.
25, Scott.
Still
You
paralyzed.
are holding a halfling unconscious.
Oh, boy. Now, is that my action?
I'm not sure. That's
What else can I do on this turn?
That would be your action. You could move.
All right, I'm going to move back. Oh, I have another question for you, which is I have my boots of speed, which double my move. Do those work in the water?
Are
If I
they
double-
flippers, Jason?
If I double my move on land and I have the magic thing that makes me do
if
my
you can make
land
your-
speed in the water, can I go that speed in the water or can I not?
I mean, if they make your feet move faster.
They specifically say the boots double your walking speed. So that would be your swimming speed. is
I'm
different than
afraid,
your
Jason,
walking.
that
Oh,
those
man.
boots were made for walking.
But in this case, walking equals swimming, so therefore it also
You
is
need
the
flippers
swimming.
of speed.
All right, well, no, it
Correct.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's only counts walking, not swimming.
Walking is a different kind of speed than
Okay.
swimming. So
And my walking speed hasn't been magically transmuted to my swimming speed. It's
no,
just that
you've gained a
All
swimming
right.
speed.
So if I go on the island, then I can do the rest of my move twice speed, but only on the island.
Only on the island.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come back to the island, and dump a halfling here,
All right.
and then
Two halflings on the island.
and then so Alhadra is sort of near me. My other question for you, Scott, is if I cast, I have double attack, but I already made my action, so it doesn't matter. So I withdraw the question. I think I'm done. I think that's all I can do.
All right. Well, please strike that question
Well,
from the
let me-
record.
Okay, well, actually, let me ask it now because then I'll save it for later. Which
Oh,
is,
all right.
if I use a
put it back on the
ranged
record.
spell attack, do I get to cast it twice?
No.
So it has to be a conventional attack, not a spell.
Correct.
Thank you. I am. I'm done. I yield the rest of my time to Umlal, who is dying.
Oh,
Hey, thanks.
he's reclaiming his time.
I'm
Although
reclaiming my
you're-
time, and I'm not dying, but I'm paralyzed, so I'm slowly
You
sinking.
are paralyzed, not unconscious, but paralyzed.
Yes, so I am totally aware as I sink slowly beneath the waves.
Well, you float, so you're floating.
Abilities, yeah, face down, unfortunately.
Well, that's true, but you can hold your breath for a long time.
That's true. So I guess my turn is just making a saving throw.
Yes. Let me look something up, and then I will tell you what your turn is.
Okay.
My trackpad decided to stop working. That's not useful.
Guess I win.
That's right. Finally, that's how you win Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, please make a wisdom saving throw.
This time for sure.
Make it.
18.
Ah.
Yay.
Yay! That's a high roll.
Hopefully that's high enough.
Is it high enough?
that-
It is.
All right.
This is a fun
Amlal
little
rolls
dungeon
over
master
onto
thing.
his back and then does the thing where he like spits out like just like a spout of water.
It's half water, half blood.
Yeah, mostly water.
From
So,
your mouth, right?
yes.
Okay.
No, just like from all the puncture wounds. It's just like it's like a
Oh.
leaky balloon.
He just
Uh,
pushes down in his stomach and water exhales from like 14 different holes.
oh no, that's bad. I assume that's my turn.
That is your turn. Oh,
right.
Kachka is out of the order because
Yep.
you got deleted.
But I
So-
would next.
Yes, you did. Let me just fix this. There you are. And all right, Kachka.
Kachka's going to swim like hell because she finds herself very close to this rather large and disturbing creature.
Mm.
So I think
So like
she's-
hell around the creature so that you can knock out you can unplug the other halfling, right?
No, I don't think the other halfling is going to do squat because all that's going to do is close the portal. I think what we need to do is we need to destroy the trident that Gar is currently swimming away with.
I think closing the portal is a good thing.
Yeah.
I think the key to our success is to divide our efforts and, really not even talk to each other. Lean is nodding.
Solid.
I mean, it's,
So, Kachka,
Or
can I
jet set.
ask, are you moving out of so Hydra has reach. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Oh.
wondering about that.
and you would have picked up on that, so you can
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I disengage and swim like hell.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. And while I would love to shut this portal right now, I'm not going to swim through this dude. Oh, wait a minute. Can I move around him and then
Like
disengage
Jagger.
and move some more?
Can you move?
I guess
She's
I
got reach, so you may be
Yeah.
able to knock the halfling out.
As long as you do not leave her threatening zone, you can move around her.
Right. But then, I mean, could I move partway around her, disengage, and then no, because the disengage is going to.
Yeah, no, you can. You can split your speed.
but that would then be your action.
Yeah, but then
and
that's
And
you
you
my
could
action.
knock the halfling out.
And then I'm dead next turn almost certainly because she's going to
Right.
shoot 2 jets of water at me. So I just got to get out of here. So,
Yeah, I mean,
this
I-
place.
and even then I am probably going to get killed, but what the heck? So I'm going to disengage and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, zoop, right behind Carlos.
Uh-huh.
And
I
then
mean, you're
one step
basically our healer. We need to
farther
keep you
behind Carlos. Well, that's what I'm thinking. So if you want to swim through that creature to get to the halfling, you be my guest, but I'm getting out of dodge. And I think that's all I can do. Although that said, Carlos, I'm going to go ahead and give Carlos
Gotcha.
some bardic inspiration as I pass by. I say, go get him, Carlos. So you've got a 1d8 for your save that's coming up when the All Hydra tries to shoot you with water.
Great.
What makes you think she's going to do
Just a feeling.
that? Oh, what a feeling. Now the water is all murky, so folks who have noticed
Turbid.
Gar
We would call it
Shatterkeel
turbid.
cannot see Gar Shatterkeel anymore. So he's doing something, perhaps. We don't know. This is conjecture. And
He might just be chilling.
he could be. Who knows? Oops. Just
He's
moved
breathing
on back.
dirty water now, though.
He is. It's true. And so we
How do you
will-
like that? You think that's winning? Got Chatterfield.
You've given him much to think about. Also, the water in this room has risen 6 feet in the last 30 seconds.
That's a lot.
Or 3
Is that-
minutes, actually. I forget around is a minute. So 3 minutes.
Okay, that's very different.
Yes.
Has
Very
the
different
rate,
rates.
has the rate slowed as the spouts have gone out and down?
It has not, but you can give me a perception check.
I am rolling like crap tonight. 13.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. Sorry. But it's your turn.
Can the rest of us attempt to
How-
perceive as well?
Yeah.
We're all kind of in the room.
How about a 19?
I'm
I'm doing it. I'm perceiving.
You're so you notice, Shar, that All Hydra seems to be smaller.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to yell. She's getting smaller somehow.
Like 3
right.
halflings smaller?
That's only 1.5 lings.
All right, so I have
I was
some
told
questions.
there'd be no math.
There was some math earlier.
All right, so I know the water has gone all murky now.
Mhm, it has.
Before the water went murky, when the fireball dropped, did I at that point notice that Gar Shatterkeel seemed to be trying to make a getaway?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I would like to point out that my character is a heck of a lot smarter than I am. So, what does my character, as I keep saying, the most important thing to Zotasha is to get this job done. And I'm wondering, based on the stuff that she's seen, does it seem like getting that other halfling out of the spout or chasing down Gar Shatterkeel is more important to stopping all of this from happening?
I love this.
Or is
this
it like a
this
coin flip?
My character's very smart, Scott. So tell me what to do.
Yes, exactly. Well, it's just, I mean,
And you lucked out. Pleasant Scott is here.
I would say
Uh,
that's my favorite Scott, but it's not because I love all Scots equally.
Oh,
Aw. Pleasant Scott does not
Does
like
kissing his ass make him
Pander
more
Jew.
pleasant or less?
Slightly less. Well, so
Oh,
you
whatever, I
all
gotta
know
be me.
you all know that based on your previous experience fighting one of the princes of the apocalypse, that the kind of the weapon that Gar Shatterkeel is holding, you would certainly know was a gift to him from Ulhydra, and is kind of a spark of her power that has been gifted to him to do her bidding, and
God,
he
I
used
hope
that.
he kept the receipt.
He used that to open this portal. And you would know that you previously had used a similar artifact to close the portal. And the portal, when closed, you can assume Ulhydra is linked to the portal in some
Right,
way.
that's
and
the
that,
important thing.
that would probably be for Zatasha the task that needs to be done.
Okay, so taking out the last halfling probably isn't going to close the portal then, based on
Probably
observation.
not.
Okay.
It's doing
that-
something, although
Mhm.
you didn't notice that, but you're not sure what it's doing.
Boy, okay. Oh crap! You can only use one bonus action in a turn, right? It's not like in 4th edition where you can drop an action down
Yes.
to a bonus action.
True.
Well, then I can't do anything about Gar Shatterkeel anyway. So I guess I will just do the only thing I can do, which is fly at top speed across the room and try to basically do exactly the same thing I did before.
flying cannonball.
Break another
Yeah.
halfling?
Yes, exactly. That is. Yep. I'm aiming for this halfling and trying to bonk it out of the. And I
All
know I'm
right.
going to take damage and it's going to hurt and it's not going to be good.
Yeah, you're going a lot farther.
Mhm.
As they say. Let's see. How many squares did you move?
I would have moved 70 feet.
70 feet.
I don't know how many
That's,
squares that is. That's math.
all right. Well, that's okay. Give me a roll of some sort. I forget what I had you roll before, but
Roll
at the same
Uh,
time.
4d20. Take the highest roll. Add 10.
Doesn't seem like
Actually,
what
I think
asked.
you rolled something.
Oh, I rolled
for-
something.
Yeah.
I will roll.
I had to roll when I was trying to gently and nicely take the halfling out. That's not what I'm doing.
All right. So you, not so gently and not so nicely, slam into
Counterclockwise.
this water spout. Take not an insignificant amount of damage, but also either your conscious or unconscious body knocks the halfling out of the water spout as well. I don't know how many hit points Zatasha has, but let's find out how much damage she takes. Shall we? Well, you're probably still conscious, I imagine. 25 points of damage. 25 points of damage as
Well-
you slam through this water spout.
Still conscious, not by a
Wow.
lot. I have
See
10 hit
there.
points.
And the water spout. And Zatasha, give me another perception check.
Sure.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, that water spout goes.
11.
You continue not to notice anything.
That's fine. Oh, I do also need to make a saving throw. Let's see. That was 25 points of damage it was.
Yes.
So let's see if I can make con. Oh, I rolled a 19 on the die. Okay, my saving throws seem to be great. Everything else sucks. So I'm
Very
still
good at
flying.
concentrating. All right.
I
And now
I'm much weakened.
I will note there are 0 water spouts and 4 halflings in very. What did you do with the other halfling that you
I just knocked it into the water.
Okay. So there's a halfling floating in the water, a couple of halflings on the island, and another halfling that is in Zatasha's flying
What-
arms.
what has
or
changed?
Were you
No, this
Were
one
you-
I just knocked into
just
the
knock
water
out?
as
Okay.
well.
So 2.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Then 2 halflings in
2
the
floating
water.
halflings.
2 floating halflings and 2 island.
Carlos, I think, was a lifeguard, pulling young people from the sand.
Sand?
So yeah,
And
I
guard.
think.
Sandguard,
Silt.
yeah.
Silt.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Still
I'm
lifeguard.
actually. Oh, boy.
at the
Nope.
sanding pool.
Mm.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement because I was dashing basically, so I don't have an action, but I can keep moving to
True.
continue. Although does this? Let's see. If Hydra has reach, I probably, if I move
Oh,
away, I
I was
might take another
just
attack right
thinking.
now.
Yes, you will.
So that would be not great.
She
well-
could miss.
She could, or I could just stay inside of her danger zone and at least get closer to the
Inside the danger zone.
Flying to the danger zone.
All right. So
Alright.
Zatasha's hanging out in the watery danger zone.
Yes, I am. I'm totally in the watery danger zone, and
This whole room is a watery danger zone.
I'm going to use a bonus action then to shift my discipline to psionic restoration, which means I stop flying. So I
Uh-oh.
fall into the water.
Plop.
Splash. How high up were you?
Just however high the halflings were. I think you said it was like 10 feet or five,
Yes.
five and a half, something
You're
like
just
that. So
gonna
not high enough to, I
splash.
hope, do any damage. Like
No.
I've jumped into a pool from that high. It doesn't hurt.
It was a controlled landing.
Yeah, you're fine. Shara, what would you like to do? You've got
Really?
floating halfling, floating umlal. I can draw the halflings in, I suppose, if people care.
Did I notice when Zatasha took out that last halfling, did I notice anything change?
Give me a perception check.
Perceive.
Perceive.
Bit.
These are very large halflings.
They're fullings.
Everybody's
11.
a critic.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. You do not know. Well, you noticed before that Hydra was getting smaller, so I will say that you, even with that roll, noticed that she has gotten a little smaller again.
Okay. I wonder if that correlates to how powerful she is.
We can hope.
She gets more powerful, she gets smaller. We are in real trouble.
And they made some
Concentrated.
very bad decisions here.
Mhm.
More
Hydra
halflings
On
into
par
the
for
water
us.
spouts.
Like scorpions, the little ones you got to watch out for.
Okay. And do I see Gar anywhere? I know the water is dark and murky.
Water is dark and murky. Let me see what the water actually is, and I will tell you.
I rolled a 15 to a perception check if that does anything.
No, you can't see anything.
Okay. Okay, so I don't think I have anything that can actually. I don't know if I have anything that can damage a Hydra because I have piercing and slashing damage. I don't have any blunt force damage. I don't have any magic. I do have a magic sword though.
Sounds intriguing.
Uh,
The problem with swords, though, is that you need to be next to a hunter.
yeah.
Mhm. Or you could just swim in the direction Gar went.
True. You do know he was last seen at the edge of this fireball.
Yeah, in fact, Zotasha, as she falls, points, Gar went that way. Get him! Get him! And then plop into the water.
Gonna have to make posters like, has anybody seen Gar Shatter?
Go Shatter Heal.
Mhm.
Okay, so that fireball is gone, right? Like I won't
Yes.
get. Okay,
Correct.
so I'm going to.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna keep that circle handy because I might need it later.
yeah. But as long as I know I'm ignoring it for now, that's fine.
My little fireball spirograph.
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I move? All right, so I'll move 35 feet. Oops.
And you have the carving, right?
I do.
Okay.
Can I look around again and see if now that I'm closer to where I
Sure.
last knew he was?
Give me a perception check.
So that is a 19 on the die for 24.
You do not see Gar Shadowkeel. This water, murky is an understatement. It is. You would imagine
Brackish.
if you went underneath it, it would not be able to be illuminated by light, or if you had dark vision, you couldn't see.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna move. I'm theorizing that. Well, I'm hypothesizing that he is behind the waterfall. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the direction I saw him going toward. So I'm gonna go further. So I can get like under and behind the waterfall if there is any behind over there.
Excellent.
And that's my turn.
I will be right back. It's like a cliffhanger. Only I just have to run and do something.
Did the children get loose?
Any jokes? Oh, just the orange chair remains. We win again. We beat Scott.
We chased him away.
We chased him
It was
away.
too pleasant to stay.
This is my victory.
Yeah, we are the champions, my friend.
Of Dark Sun.
In
We
that
beat the
the
sand
dungeon
in the
master
water.
abandoned his chair.
The Jets just scored on the Oilers, so all of this victorious singing is just making
Oh.
me sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Jets, Jets?
It makes sense to me that a Jet would take out an Oiler. So, sorry.
Or that the Jets would ever score.
Or
But that's
corner.
my
Yeah.
NFL knowledge talking.
No, these Jets are quite good this year.
The Winnipeg. They're from Winnipeg.
Sure are.
Winnipeg.
Oh, that's one of those teams that has a.
What province is
football
Winnipeg
and
in? Is that Saskatchewan?
Nope.
Is
Winnipeg,
that
Manitoba.
Manitoba?
Yep.
I always forget the Manitoba.
It's just not
It's
too
wedged
far
in there.
north of Twin Cities.
Yep. But yeah.
Manitoba is Abotinum spelled backwards.
Oh,
Special guest star. Bah.
I wrangled the kitten. My
Kitten
kitten.
wrangling.
is
Oh, no,
in
he's
his
back.
playpen.
And he looks pleasanter than ever.
Stop
And the
talking.
Oilers just scored. Scott never leave again.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the orange chair.
I will never leave again. Okay. Regdar.
All right. First things
Do
first.
something good,
Perception.
Regdar.
Well, let's not get carried away. Past performance is no critical perception check for that Gar Shadowkeel jerkface.
You do not see him.
Oh,
great use of a 20
wow.
there.
I guess he is. I think he is unseeable. Well, I think when in doubt, bim bam boom, fireball. This time on our friend. There's no longer an Omwal inside All Hydra, so
I think they'll always
just
be
burning
able to-
through spell slots like they're.
Omlal
This
was
is
Do it,
literally
do it.
all along.
Yeah.
You can't take them with you.
can't take it with you. This is my last third level spell slot. Please make a DC 15 dex save. They're all Hydra and enjoy 27 damage or half thereof.
Well, she does not enjoy it.
It is also his fire damage, which you're made of water. I feel like you shouldn't like that. So
Evaporate, darn you.
So you roll 27 points of damage, is that right?
Boil her
Indeed.
away.
All right, well, it
and let me
appears-
tell you, Regdar is down to exciting third level spells like nope, sorry, I'm down to second level spells.
Magic missile
like
with extra missiles.
Magic missile. Except not with extra missiles at second level. And sleep and Misty Step for when I run away and leave all you jerks to die in a watery grave.
You're not.
So Regdar out.
So it appears as though All Hydra did not dodge from that fireball. So
Maybe All Hydra's slowing down now that we've freed some halflings from one water grave and deposited them in other water graves.
Yes. Let's see how far.
Except for the ones that Carlos saved.
This is what you get for picking on a trade delegation.
Yes.
learned
You get-
your
If I
lesson.
learned anything
If-
from the Phantom
If
Menace,
you had just taken some unemployed halflings, none of this would have been. You would have gotten away with it.
Oh no, are we the Phantom Menace?
No, we're not. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, Hydra is the Phantom.
Watery Menace.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. There's always a bigger fish.
reference acknowledged. Sadly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is there a
So,
circle?
that's a
I
good
cast.
question.
I dropped a. Oh.
Fireball.
Oh. Something. Why is that circle? Oh, I'm just gonna move Rekdar over here.
It's away from the circle, whatever that. Inconvenient circle.
I rolled a
So-
critical success. You should have told me if there was a circle there.
Regdar, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Regdar is making a
He's
None
dexterity
more
nimble.
dexterous.
Nimble fellow.
+0. I rolled a 12.
Oh,
I am on the other side of the little island, right? I've got some cover from the orb and the thing.
Sure. So what happens is, as you're standing on the island, suddenly it gets very cold, and springing up around you is a wall of ice, and not really around you, but
I don't. That's
through
like
you.
one of my least favorite forms of water.
And you failed your save, unfortunately.
Yeah. Am I getting cut in half by an ice wall?
It is possible.
It was ice while it lasted.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You know, it's
maybe
hard.
I'll-
It's hard to come up with an ice pun that Mr. Freeze hasn't made in that Batman.
You
movie.
fargan ice hole.
Yeah.
All right. So I apologize, but
You know, your mouth says that, but your heart is full of ichor.
heart is pumping blood, my friend. Let's
Black tar-like blood that we call ichor.
as in Scott. Well, not that.
Wouldn't it be funny if Pleasant Scott killed half the party?
Yeah.
You take 47 points of cold damage.
47. Well, good. You know what? You wasted 20 of those damage because I only had 27 hit points, jerk.
Well, take that.
So-
Hydra.
47, not 47.
Correct.
Yes.
And you,
Oh,
you're,
God, thank
you're-
God you don't have any D7 on you.
Yeah.
you
I'm
fall
pushed out.
unconscious inside this kind of. Well, and what happens the rest?
Well,
of
at least
the
I fell
sea-
unconscious in a thing of ice and not a thing of water.
Exactly. That a dome of ice appears. That's
It
10
looks
feet
like
tall.
she put Regda on ice.
We just call that an igloo, Scott, a dome of ice.
It is
Well,
too
an igloo has an entrance.
cube to be true. Too cube to be cubed.
What is that voice?
It's
I
was
was
it's
really
like flipping
German.
Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Come on.
Is it? Is it? Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
The Ice Age.
And also on the end of all hydras.
Jason's was a little bit like Vincent Price doing Arnold
cube.
Schwarzenegger doing.
It is a cube.
Is it a
There's a little bit of Werner Herzog in there.
Yes,
too.
that's what's in there. Yeah.
I have wondered what an ice dome might look like. Thousands
A
of
movie
years
with
ago.
just Werner Herzog and Arnold Schwarzenegger having a conversation.
No. It's Werner Herzog's Mr. Freeze is what I need to see.
I would watch a movie that's just Werner Herzog telling a Batman story. And he does the different voices.
We are not so different, you and I, Mr. Batman.
And then he does the Batman voice also.
I am also
Batman.
interested. Yes, and then Batman says to the Clock King, "It's about time you felt justice." And that is the end.
All right. So at the end of Alhydra's turn,
Oh boy.
the water becomes clear once again. And Shara, you notice that you are standing next to Gar Shatterkill. Gar Shatterkill is just as surprised as you are. And we'll see what happens.
My goodness.
And really, I guess you're swimming next to him, but you. Carlos,
So I've noticed that the water is now clear.
you have noticed that the water is now clear.
What else do I know? Can I see Gar Shatterkeel over there?
Oh man. Can you see Gar Shatterkeel from over there? Yes. Well, why not? Sure.
Okay, it's very far. I can't actually get there is the thing. So,
You can swim.
I can. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my boots. 1, 2. Oh, look, I'm really fast on land.
Whoa, everybody is mightily impressed. You have to
That's
click
why
your
we
heels
call
as
you
well.
Land Carlos.
Okay. Let's see.
Gonna dash.
Well, I could. I think depending on whether Scott will give me double movement on the island when I'm not swimming, I can get within 60 feet of Gar Shatterkeel. Can I do that?
Sure.
I thought that was exactly what we established.
20 to hit. Gar Shatterkeel.
20 to hit Gar Shatterkeel will hit a Gar Shatterkeel.
Oh, unfortunately, he's going to take a mighty 2 damage
Oh my.
as a ray of
Wow,
frost
Carlos.
shoots out toward the now visible Gar Shatterkeel.
And this is when you find out
Yes.
that Gar Shatterkeel had 2 hit points. And so his
I guess there's a reason he ran away.
Just
He wanted
enough.
water, Phil.
You're like David Eckstein of the dungeon.
Carlos.
I softened him up for you.
Saved
Yeah.
2 halflings.
So your ray
knocked
of
out Gar
frost
Shatterkeel.
shoots out of wherever Carlos casts his ray of frost. I will not even
Don't think
hazard
about
a
it.
guess. And hits Gar Shatterkeel in the chest.
Where does my ray of frost come from, I wonder?
His body, interestingly, turns to water, and he is washed away by the waterfall.
What about
Possibly
his trident?
More relevant is that his trident falls from his hand as his hand is turning into water. The trident falls,
Pick it up,
and then
Shara.
it kind of bounces and hovers above the water, standing up right next to Shara.
Mm-hmm.
Not creepy at all.
And
And
that-
Scott, we've all seen the end of Evangelion. You can't mess with us.
Scott,
I
that's
have-
my turn.
well, thank you.
Can you
was
drop
out
your
on the
mic,
turn.
please, or do something with your mic?
Are you sure?
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Little podcast humor there.
Yep.
Well played.
A microphone was dropped.
Yes.
Folks.
Well,
Kachka.
it was
Pushed
aside.
away, yes.
Yeah.
And
I say
down.
push, I say. Oh wait, no, I skipped Umlal. Umlal.
Hi, it's me.
Hey, hey.
I'm swimming again, I guess.
Just
so I'm
keep
all
swimming.
the way
Just
over
keep
here.
swimming.
You're very far away.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I don't know.
You can cling
You're
to
at
the
half speed.
wall.
That's pretty good for me then, because really thought it would be worse.
Yeah.
So I
First
can
time he tried, he didn't even know he could do it.
20 feet. I can't see Shara and Gar currently, so I'm just gonna start swimming towards the island. And
But you could you saw Carlos shoot something and then celebratorily drop something.
He's swimming and then he goes pew pew and then he goes yeah as he's like floating in the water. He's doing like a little dog paddle celebration.
There you go.
I will keep down here 50. All right, so I've used both my moves. Now I'm to about here, so I can see Carlos and I can see Shara.
Correct.
I just wave at every. Okay.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, me okay for a certain very low value of okay.
Yes. Threshold narrow.
Close to not okay, but still okay.
Not great.
Who amongst us is great? Kachka.
Yeah, so Kachka is going to play a little ditty on the Kleetar, I should say,
Kleetar,
and
yes.
And re-engage the aura of vitality.
Ooh.
So
I don't know what that does. But
Any-
it sounds
it's the same thing it
useful.
did before, but it then got knocked out of me due to losing concentration. Oop, it's larger than that though.
Ooh.
It's got a 30-foot radius. Aw, yeah, my aura's big. Okay, so
We need another circle.
It's not the size of the aura, people. It's the color.
Oh.
interesting.
His aura is yellow. That's yellow. I like
Yellow is the worst color
Yeah.
for an aura. You just look kind of like
In the water? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sun has a yellow aura. What's wrong with that?
We all
That's a-
hate the sun.
that's a-
Sun's
that's
sun
a-
is blue.
Technically,
That's a
the sun's aura
corona.
is every color.
It's dark here, so we don't like that.
Well,
there is
fair
in
enough.
Roll20, you can give yourself an aura, Steve, which would automatically show you what is and is not in your aura. So
I have it right
Your
now.
token.
He does. I can see his
Oh.
aura.
I
Oh,
can't.
Can you
I don't
can
know.
you not see my aura?
I think my roll 20s
Oh,
been
that's
having a hard
interesting.
time
I don't want to go to
refreshing.
second level with you.
I don't see it
Okay,
either.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't see it either.
So I will use my bonus action to give Regdar 9 hit points. So he's now frozen in place, but conscious.
Possible spoiler to that plan. I don't know if you can see me.
You cannot see.
Do you need to be able
And
to
I-
see
Was
them?
is
Do
he
you need to
actually?
be able to see me?
No, you're
He
just
is-
in
I'm
my
in a-
aura.
He's
He's encased
he's in an
but-
igloo.
A thing.
Igloo.
Hemisphere.
Yeah, I
of
don't know.
ice.
Igloo.
I see.
Is it
You
what,
never
depending
have
on
to-
what the
orb
thing-
of vitality? Let's look this up.
I'm within your aura, I guess. Or does it have to be someone you can
line
see
of
within your
sight,
aura?
5E.
Oh, if it said line of sight, that is.
No, I was typing in something to see.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't say anything about sight.
It just says within your aura, so you can get close enough to me as long as I'm
Yeah,
within
until it
it.
ends.
Rules as
bonus
written, no
action.
auras don't require line of
They
effect.
do that thing where Kachka's like touching the ice
They go around
wall and
corners.
like I
There
sense you.
is healing.
Ragdar's inside sleeping.
Wake up.
Plus one creature in the aura, including you. So yes, you are in the aura.
Ragdoll.
You do not need to see Regdar.
Cool. Well, then you got 9 hit points. And
I
you're,
love it.
You're in an igloo.
And because you can telepathically talk to him without seeing him, you can tell him, "Hey, that was from me, Kachka."
Is there like a receipt? Is that what just happened?
You're
You don't know me
welcome.
nothing. So, did we establish that this what looks like a second level on the island here is like kind of
We're
a shelf
not gonna
that rises up?
Will not go to second level with you.
Like, is there something I could hide behind back here to stay out of the way of water cannons?
Yeah, you could crouch behind this kind of like a.
I mean, I was also
shelf of
crouched behind
rock.
something and I got killed by Nicholas. So, best of
Well,
luck.
Yeah, beware
Yeah.
of falling igloos.
I'm going
It didn't fall;
to
it just appeared.
going to kind of
beware
move along the shelf here and then crouch down and try and
appearing
stay as much out of the way or
close.
out of the sight.
Are
of,
we about to do like a relay race with a trident? Is that about to happen?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check without using an action? Is that a freebie?
What do you want to do?
I just want to look at the portal and see if it was affected in any way by the water spouts
Oh, sure. Give me a perception check.
dissipating. 21.
It was not.
Okay.
Gar Shatterkill is dead. Zatasha.
He's in a better place now.
I mean,
This
he's
is
not
a
not
pretty
here.
good place for him.
Now you see Scott Gar was pleasant and see how he ended up?
He was very pleasant. You guys could have been part of this cult.
I'm surprised that as he
Missed
died, he
opportunity.
didn't mention all of our names and say how disappointed he was in us.
Yes.
Didn't have a chance.
Carlos, how
Uh,
could you?
I'm glad the way that you killed him made that impossible.
Mhm.
Thank you, Carlos.
Yeah,
Little
that's
unregulated
long
magic
time.
from
Yeah.
old Carlos.
Zatasha, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to mend wounds on myself because I'm afraid that Hydra is going to try to hurt me and I don't want to die. So I'm going to use, let's see. Oh boy, I'm getting low on psi points. Let's see. 4? Yeah, I don't have that many hit points to start with. So let's see. I get, let's see, 1d8 hit points per side. So I'm going to give myself, it's not the greatest roll, 16 hit points. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to give myself 4 more using my mystical recovery. So that is my action. And I am scared to move because I don't want to take an opportunity attack. So I'm just going to be here, breathing and treading water.
Two of my favorite activities. Shara.
I think you just described
20.
2020.
Mhm. Alrighty.
So you are standing, you're being sprayed by the mist of this waterfall. The water's rising, but right next to you is hovering on its, on its tip there, a very lovely trident. It's decorated with bronze barnacles along the upper part of its haft. It has a sea green
Barnacles.
jewel just below
Bronze
the tines
barnacles.
and a silver shell at the end of its haft.
I like the jewel.
Okay, I grab the trident.
It is cool to the touch, and
real
you sense
cool.
a
Also
presence
cool.
in your mind.
What does the present say?
It
We can have a little
says,
conversation.
"Will you join with me?"
Ooh, no, thank you. I appreciate you.
Wait. No, you do it wrong. Hold on. Give it
Now give it to Amlal. He's already lost his soul. It's not going to get any worse for it.
Oh, never
all
say
right.
that.
I'm going to swim it. I'm gonna start a relay race. I'm gonna swim it to Carlos. Tell Carlos,
Okay.
take
And so
it.
as you're swimming, you feel it's getting colder in your hand.
Okay. Take it. It's cold.
That's a hell of a sales
Man,
pitch.
if I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
All right, Regdar, you are conscious. Good news first. You are encased in a not encased.
Good
you
news.
are
Igloo.
sheltered
Free igloo.
within
First person on Athos to be in an igloo.
Yeah.
dome of ice.
Yeah. Huh. Um
10 feet high.
I punch the ice.
Give me a
Wow.
roll to hit.
And nobody
Um,
sees this.
Nobody sees
Unexpected move from Regdar.
this. Unarmed strike +3.
Why are
You
you
don't have
punching
any
the ice and
weapon?
not zip zopping somebody?
Well, I can't see anybody because I'm inside an igloo.
Oh, right.
I'm just like, you really don't have any.
People. All of my things are involved seeing things. Many of my things do devastating area damage, which I am part of because I'm in
still
an
feel like-
igloo.
You're
Like,
part
is
of
there
your
not
own
a rock
area, yes.
on the ground that you could like use to
Oop.
smell. Like,
All right,
feel
well, I
bad for
rolled
your
a
fist.
16 to
Don't you
punch
have
the
a
igloo.
tinderbox? Just slowly melt it.
I will say, if you center a fireball on yourself, you will get out of that very quickly.
Yeah, Scott, what is the
You're
the
still
igloo's-
in my aura.
what is the igloo's AC? I rolled a 16.
You hit the igloo.
I
It's,
do 1 punch damage to the igloo.
All right. Well, you feel like this will take a little while, but
outside we hear tap.
Let's
You
see.
just need to find the resonant frequency of the ice. And then
I
it'll stop.
could. I have not used this in a long time. I have benign teleportation. I could swap places with somebody else within 30 feet. They have to be willing. So if somebody else wanted a nice little rest.
Sure, I will.
Inside.
Yeah, I've only got 5 hit
damn.
points.
To be
Yeah.
honest, it might not be the worst thing if Kachka were protected by an igloo from any shots by this creature and still generating an aura in 30 feet in any direction.
Do you want?
Kachka's probably the one person that you know for sure is close to you because you just.
Well,
got
I
hit by her.
apologize. I should have not wasted my action punching the igloo.
Wait, don't you have a misty? Didn't you say you had Misty Step, Tony?
I do have
I-
Misty Step.
Why
I
don't you
mean,
just teleport outside of the
Oh
igloo?
my god!
I'm saving that to run away. No.
You
sorry,
have run away. You have
Misty
run
Step,
away.
you have to.
I don't
you
have
to be able
Misty
to
Step.
see.
I have Expeditious Retreat. I just run away real fast. I don't teleport away.
Okay.
So, sorry. I'm not an elf. Jeez, Regdar. I'm a guy.
Yeah,
all
but
right,
you
Scott, I
also
think I've
have
done.
You also need line of sight for Misty Step, so he
I
couldn't
do.
Misty Step out.
I think that it turns out, people, I didn't spec this character for being trapped in a doorless igloo. Sorry.
well,
Apologies. If we ever level up in the year 2025, I might adjust some things. I'm done.
well, it's all Hydra's turn. So let's see what she's all gonna do.
I'm not even hidden by murky water anymore.
Do you like to be in an igloo?
I would prefer to be in an igloo, yes, but I don't think I'm within 30 feet.
A lot of people would like to be in that igloo.
Uh-huh.
And I will say, if you want to do that, I can say your punching was a free action. If you want to benignly teleport someone, although I don't know if that requires line of sight either. But.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Take
I
that
feel
as
like-
no.
Okay. I do feel like putting Kachka in there is not a bad idea.
should a Hydra do?
In fact, if you were to do that, I might even have a way to get out fairly easily.
Oh, well.
Chisel.
Yeah, Tony, did you need
Sizzle,
line of
sizzle.
sight to trade places with
I mean,
Kachka?
Zatasha's right
I
here.
needed an action. I needed to not punch an igloo.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
That's
Scott's
just
going to
said-
give that back to you.
Oh.
Scott said you could have that action.
All right. Thank you, kind Scott. I'm using benign teletransportation.
I am pleasant, not nice.
Regdar
Those are
and
two different
Kachka
things.
switch places.
Mhm.
Boop! I'm in a hole, or I'm in an igloo, or something. What am I
It
in?
is
What
a
igloo?
a hole of ice.
Good news,
What?
Kachka. Unlimited supply of shave ice.
Welcome. Yeah, Kachka, welcome to your tomb.
This teleportation doesn't seem so benign all of a sudden. Let's see. Well, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I should point out I didn't have to switch places with Kachka if you don't actually want to be in here.
No, it's fine.
Now it's
All right.
too
Yeah, protect the person who
late.
is healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still within your aura. So
Well, Shara, you are currently holding Drown. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. Because Carlos
All
hasn't
right.
had a turn to actually take it.
Well, then it seems clear what Alhydra would like to do. Which is
Does she want to be friends? Like in a nice way, like a tea party? We could have a tea party.
yeah, I mean,
Surely I have some tea. Got lots of water.
wait, are you or is, I don't
It's
know. if
automatically being brewed.
Yeah.
This is you're blowing my mind here. She doesn't want tea, by the way. Does
No.
15 hit?
It does not.
How about a 20?
It does.
Okay, so what happens is Alhydra moves very quickly in water. It kind of envelops you, but doesn't grapple you. So your water, she could be in the same square as people. So she's in your square, you're in her square. And then she tries to kind of slam you into the water, and she succeeds once.
Okay.
But fails the other time. And then after she slams into you, you are grappled. Which is, so that's what? So you take 21 points of damage.
Okay. Do I have a
It's bludgeoning if it matters.
protection? Hang on one sec. Oh, uncanny dodge. I can
Yay.
have the attack damage. So I'll
Ah,
take
yes.
10, 11. Take 11. Okay.
And that's all she's going to do. Yes. Carlos.
What do I need to do to take having witnessed Shara be attacked by Alhydra when the trident was coming to me? What do I need to do to grab the trident from Shara?
I will say that you can just grab it.
All right, well then I'm going to grab it and go as quickly
You hear
as
a
I can.
voice in your mind saying, "Will you join me?"
Nope. Tell
hard
me,
no.
Tell me, yeah, hard no. Tell me, friends, what is the method we should use to turn off this thing and end this
Throw-
silly thing?
Yeah,
Throw it
last
in the
time
portal.
didn't the portal
through the-
disappear when Omlal went through it with the portal key?
Yeah, just throw
Yes.
it through.
Okay,
Build
well
Zatasha.
I have just enough movement to go right up to the portal, and I chuck the trident through to the other side.
All right. As soon as you do that, Alhydra screams. So you'll remember
It has a mouth?
yes,
many mouths.
It has no mouth
Uh,
and it must scream.
That's right. And the portal, you'll recall, is just like a large globe of water. And as Drown goes through it, it starts to where Drown pierces the globe, it kind of starts to collapse in on itself and starts to pull Alhydra in as well. And this all happens very quickly. And so Alhydra gets sucked back into the portal, screaming the entire time. And then the portal winks.
Do I get
closed.
to make an attack of opportunity as Alhydra goes past?
Sure.
Just to add insult to injury.
Atta girl.
Actually, I
Yeah,
think that's
that's-
just injury.
That's the spirit.
Injury to injury.
Shara should get one too.
I
using
get
my
one too,
quarterstaff,
yeah.
which I almost never do. Or probably just a dagger, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a 4 on the dice.
And
so
I rolled a 1, so I just swing and miss as it passes over my head.
I wasn't
Almal
expecting it.
Yes.
I'm all just waves.
Shara should get a free shot too.
So the water, sure.
24.
24 hits.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what you get for
nice.
slamming her in the water.
The magic sword too.
It's
Yep.
true.
Magic sword, 7 points of damage.
All right. Duly noted.
Like basically
I
just
want
like
that-
slapping
I
her
want
in the
that
butt
on the
way out.
record.
Yeah.
I
You've
updated
recorded it.
Alhydra. He's
Excellent.
been injured. And it's suddenly an eerie quiet falls over as the water stops rising. The waterfalls start to quickly seem to start dissipating. And you hear dripping and the sounds of some moans coming from some halflings that are awaking.
How many halflings are capable of moaning?
2. And we will see what happens next time.
Wow.
On Total Party Kill.
Carlos did it. Carlos saved
by the way,
everything.
you all level up.
Carlos.
What?
I'm cheering for
2025
Carlos. I want that on
already?
the record.
No, I'm cheering for the level up.
I'll cheer for that later.
Are we level 8 now?
You are. Welcome to level 8.
Yes.
Sweet.
Thanks, Werner Herzog. I mean, Scott.
In the old times, people only had one level. And then the second level was invented.
I still have 9
Yeah,
charges.
so-
I say 8 is enough.
I still have 9 charges in my aura of vitality. Should we hand that out now and just not do it on the show so people don't have to listen to this boring crap?
That's probably not.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Scott, are we going to pick it up here next time?
We are going to pick it up right here.
All right.
Next time.
But at level 9.
But at level 9.
Sweet.
And you
Well-
I will just say you
9
probably,
or 8?
I think
Level
9. No, he said 9.
8.
He
He
said
said
9.
Oh, sorry.
You
Level
said
10.
You
Level
want
20.
you want to be level 9? It's fine.
Sorry.
Level 8. Level 8.
Skip level 8. Level 8's terrible. Go right to 9.
Doesn't matter to me.
Ah.
I
I don't
don't
even-
things.
Well,
Cool.
that
That
was
certainly-
we did it,
that was-
everybody. I didn't think we
Yeah.
would, but we did.
Yay.
Yeah, I had really did not think we were
Oh
going
yeah,
to
I thought I was gonna die.
It was
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
pretty dire.
It was
It's
close.
exceedingly
I think
fortunate that he
many
was down
many
to
of us were in challenging
a
bad
very low number of hit
So-
points.
So the funny thing about Carlos is he took very little damage, so he was doing okay. Although I suspect Carlos was more damaged than I thought because I think maybe one of the times I couldn't hear anybody was when Scott told me how much damage something did to me.
Yes,
as
Carlos
far as-
took a lot of damage.
As far as I'm concerned, Carlos is untouched. So Carlos is acting like he was fine.
Well, now we can never report the score.
We'll never know.
When we gain a level, do we gain all of our hit points, or is that not a thing?
That is not a thing.
No, we're gonna have
Okay,
to deal
alright.
with whatever happens next in healing and
Okay.
anything else.
Can we at least add on the hit points that that we gain for our level up
Sure.
to our max?
Nice.
Yes.
Well, folks, April Fool's Day
Oh boy,
is our next adventure.
it's like a day made just for us.
I can't wait for that moment where they come back through the to the office and are and say we're halfway through. We've succeeded at 2 of our things.
You're getting there.
We're getting there. Stupid
Any
Princess of
minute
the
now.
Apocalypse.
Do you want to save the remaining healing for next time, or should we just do it now?
I imagine that you'll take a long rest, but I could be mistaken.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
all
you
right.
think that's going to be forthcoming anyway, I won't worry about it. But
I am stopping my recording because it's almost 2 hours. long.
All right. I'm going to turn everything off too. Thanks everybody for